Find it?
It's a Ford. Windows are up.
All of them are up? Welcome back to day 2 as we are in Nashville, Tennessee. We're working with Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency. With that, they actually have their underwater ROV in the water right now. You can see some of that on screen. We also have Troy from Skyfront, who has flown in from California. With that one, he has a great big large drone with a magnetometer on it. So many pieces of equipment that we're going to be using today in our search for Bill Simmons. This is one episode, as I say, you're not going to want to miss. Here we are. We're still in Nashville. We're still looking for Bill Simmons, and we have a lot that took place yesterday, a lot that's going to be taking place today, as well as over the course of the next couple of days. Our main mission today for my team, let's jump into that first. We have TWRA, which is the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. So welcome back, Matt, that you've seen in some of our previous episodes. Matt, and oh my goodness, I'm already Dustin.
Great.
We got Joe, Matt, and George. And with that, we're going to be doing some training with them today. And so, as I understand it, you guys have a underwater ROV.
Yeah, so we have 2 ROVs here with us. We've got, of course, all the Helix systems that I think you run on your boat with the down imaging and the 360 scans and all that stuff. So we have that capability. So kind of what we were just getting with you guys today to try to do some training, get some training with the drones, show you guys the drones if you've never seen one before, and you know, just kind of assist in whatever way we can as far as maybe trying to clear some stuff before you have to dive on them.
That is perfect. Yeah, we'd love to do that. So we'll jump back over here with you guys in a minute. Who's going over to Peeler Park this morning?
I'll go.
Okay. So we got Brock and Shane. With that being said, let's get this going today and let's see if we can find Bill Simmons. Welcome home, Dan. For the next 3 days, we are going to be at this location at the boat ramp where those 14, 15, 16, 17 cars. I keep saying that because I actually don't know how many cars we have at this location. Right now, TWRA is setting up on the other side. I can see that they've already got one of their ROVs out. I'm really excited to see what it is, what it's going to do, because it has sonar on it, and I don't even know what else, Dan. So let's jump in the little inflatable and head over there. I'm so excited to share this with you. Remember a couple months ago we were actually at the Video Ray headquarters, and with that, and I apologize because we have a little ROV and we're not supposed to like mention the competition, but this is 100% completely different. With Five Fish we have a $3,300 unit. This is a $500,000 unit. You are like the primo expert on underwater drone. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have today?
Yeah, so what we got here is we're running the Video Ray Defender. So it's got 7 thrusters, it's got a sonar. You can see it's got an articulating arm on it. What makes this machine so nice is that it has a lot of automated features. So I'm able to auto hover, I'm able to do grid searches, I'm able to stay a certain distance off the bottom or a certain distance from the top. I can set so many features that it will a lot of times fly itself, and I can be focused more on looking at the sonar screen, looking for a target.
Well, I look forward to it. I'll stay out of your way. Let me know when you're ready to get started.
Okay, what Joe's got going on here, he's got essentially 3 images he's looking at on the screen. This is his location. It's going to tell him where he's at underwater. This is his sonar screen here. And then this is the actual live cam. We rarely ever use the live cam. We're operating completely off sonar most of the time until we get within a foot or 2 of the object, and then we, you know, ID what we're looking at. So.
All right, there's so much that's going on right now today, so they're gonna keep looking for cars on this side. We have the other drone that's in the water on the other side, so we can go see what the update is over there. And then we got Troy setting up the aerial drone with the magnetometer. So, just so much going on, Dan.
Yeah, crazy.
We utilize this to recover
drowning victims, boat accident victims. So it enables us to view what's on the bottom really clear. So this, you can easily tell is the victim's body. You see his legs, and his arms, his head, and that we're able to search those deep areas very quickly without having to send divers down, use a manpower resource. It's a lot safer for us, but the speed of finding something through the sonar versus through a video camera or something like that is much greater to be able to use sonar to do this.
Yeah, so the camera's already on and going. Here's the sonar image, and you got the live cam.
Okay, you're ready to go. My name is Ron Bell.
Okay.
I'm also the world's only geodronologist.
Geodronologist,
Yeah.
quite the title.
Yeah, I use.
Got a sense of humor, so don't we?
Yeah, I use drones to map geology and find things under the ground.
Okay.
And this is finding things in water. So we're just doing geodronology as far as I'm concerned. So.
Skyfront, incredible drone company. This drone will fly for up to 5 hours. It's like gas powered that then generates it to electricity. And with that, Troy reached out to me and says, I see all of the good things that AWP is driving across the US with, you know, agencies like the TWRA coming on board, other fire departments, of how can we help bring our technology and give you guys more choices to help with your searches. Because you see what we use the sonar, which with that we can see anything above the ground under the river. Whereas with a magnetometer, this is where it's really going to help us on the Randy Leach case, if Randy happens to be buried under sand. If we're dealing with, you know, Marty, the missing bridesmaid, if she's underneath the levee, we're going to be able to use the magnetometer to tell us what is not just through the water, but what's underneath that layer of mud and the silt as well. So that's what the magnetometer from Geometrics will do. That's what the drone from Skyfront is going to do. So we're really excited to have Troy here today showing all of this, how it's going to work, and mapping out the cars in this location.
All right, guys, we're ready to take off.
Pretty cool.
Now I want to pull the data and analyze it right here. I'm excited to see it, man. Oh, yeah. This is phenomenal.
This is so cool.
And now that the data is here, it didn't take long at all. And if we start doing this and we have like our own drone, Troy, do we get him, like we just like put him in like a little suitcase and bring him along with us, and then we just pull him out when we need him?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
You can do that, yeah. What we're doing is actually mapping the magnetic field of the Earth. And when the magnetic field of the Earth penetrates something like a car, it actually creates a higher amplitude anomaly, and that's exactly why we can use mag to actually locate cars in buried rivers or oil wells for that matter.
Okay, so what did we find today?
Well, today we can see this is the map. It's of the magnetic field of the Earth, and the reds are the high amplitude areas, and The blues are the very low amplitude. And what this is telling us is that in the center of this river, there's very little anomalies. There's nothing there that is metallic. But on the edges of it, like this side of the river, we have several magnetic anomalies, and I've contoured them. They're circular. That tells me that we probably have something like a car or whatever. I can do more analysis on the data, but for now, that's the first sort of approximation of an interpretation of these data.
Well, TWRA just showed up on this side of the river. We're going to cut to them and jump back down and see what they're going to do with their underwater drone. I do have one last question though, in way of gold mines. Over the course of your career, what have you been responsible for as to locating mines? How many millions of dollars have you said, you know what, I wish I owned that claim and I didn't tell them where it was at and I should have bought that piece of land?
I have been part of teams that have located major gold mines. These are major mining companies and multiple millions of dollars, close to $1 billion, something like that. But I've been a part of a team. I'm a technical person. I've been part of a technical team. I'm not a prospector from that perspective.
All right, well, so I think that what's going to happen is we're going to partner up with Troy, Ron, Sam. We're going to get into the gold mining business as well, and when we're not locating cars, let's start looking for some gold mines.
I like it, Troy.
All right, on that note, let's go check out TWRA. From that side of the river to this side of the river, we now have a new challenge. And the challenge is, I think there's 17 cars over here. Okay. Dennis thinks there's 14 cars over here. And I'd like to find out what it is that you can do. Are there 3 cars, 14 cars, 17 cars, or 27 cars? I don't know. Put your skills to the test, blow us away, because you actually also, I have to mention this also, Joe actually found 3 cars on the other side I didn't even know about. So I think Joe's gonna win this little competition today.
Pressure's on, Joe.
All right, let's do it.
What do you got going on here on the screen so far?
Okay, so right now I'm just getting oriented in the water. So I've got some automated features here that I can set. So and I can tell it to be a certain distance off the bottom. I can tell it to maintain a certain heading. That allows me to focus my attention on the sonar.
Yeah.
And I'm not fighting. Typically, I'm not fighting the controls very much.
Grill.
Thanks for keeping your tally, Joe. This is car number 1.
Car number 1.
How many years have you been doing this, Joe?
So I've been working for the agency for 24 years. I've been in the investigator position for 3 years. And as soon as I rolled into the investigator position, they had one of these brand new out of the box. We got a little bit of training with it, and we've been putting it to use ever since.
Nice. And not every agency across the U.S. can afford, you know, what did I hear it correctly? $500,000 or so for this one?
This one here is $250,000.
Okay.
So we were fortunate that we were able to obtain a grant for this. So that has allowed us to purchase both of these with grant funds, and with that, we make it available to agencies outside of TWRA or outside boating. We're here to utilize this, and the quicker we can make a recovery, the better it is on the family, better it is to get the rescuers back in service.
Yeah, so Jared, what's kind of the difference with the sonar on this guy, if you know, opposed to like what we're using with our stuff?
Here's what I know. I know that with ours, we've kind of introduced the live scope recently, which kind of goes and shows you like a real live, as you pan, you'll see things in real time. Whereas on the Hummingbird, we're currently using side scan and down imaging, which means that we've already gone over and it's taking a picture in time and showing us what just happened. But we've got George here that can really dive in deeper as to answering the question of down imaging, side imaging, as well as the technology behind this.
Yeah, side scan is a static image. Like you said, it's a screenshot, a brief moment in time. Where our ROVs, the sonar that these devices are using, it's a dynamic image. It's like video almost. In other words, if Joe right now if there's a fish swims in front of his sonar, you will see the fish actually swimming. You'll see it moving.
Oh, I'm so excited about that. So one vehicle, two vehicles?
2 vehicles, one's a Cadillac. We know it's still got the tag on it. We can read 4 of the 6 letters.
Okay.
It's really new.
Okay.
Definitely worth.
SUV?
No, it's like one of the CTSs. It's like
Okay.
a sedan.
Are they pulling that one now?
He was getting his dive gear on down there. Not right here. That's on down at Shelby.
Right.
The one that was very far past the boat ramp. It's a couple hundred yards down there.
Okay.
But they didn't realize the road is right beside it and there's no fence there. So conceptually, they could have just
Launched it right off.
launched it right off. So it's in 19 foot of water, but it's pretty new. It's white.
And then how about the second vehicle?
Did not. He was very interested in that. We got it on sonar. It's right there, really close to the ramp.
Okay.
So I think he could probably just wade in. But we told him after lunch we'd go back down there. He's wanting to run the line right down to the car.
Excellent.
So unless you've got other
So they're
plans for us.
eating lunch right now, and then they're rigging. Do you know which one that they plan on rigging?
He was wanting to do the Cadillac.
I don't blame them. I mean, Dan, I kind of want to run over there myself. Do you want to go see the Cadillac today?
I'm in.
Let's do that.
Okay. All right, we made it.
Yeah, we did. Here we are. Yeah, so right now we're getting Anthony set to go in over there. If you look out and pan that direction, we have a Brock, Muddy Bottoms, and Shane. They've already dove on the vehicle. Anthony's gonna go do a weight check, see where he's at, and we're gonna start rigging this thing and yanking it out.
Is it on its wheels or upside down?
We don't know. We ain't seen it yet.
Well, yeah, it's on its wheels.
Oh, the ROV saw it.
No, the ROV saw the Cadillac down there.
Oh, what are you on right now?
There's another car right here.
car.
Yeah,
Oh, and we have not. We've never
Yeah, we
put
haven't
eyes on this
checked
one yet.
it.
yeah, we haven't. This one has not been cleared.
Yeah.
So if I come here and go down this road.
Okay. Before we go for the Cadillac, this one has to come out.
Yeah.
Find it?
She's on it.
It's a Ford. Windows are up.
All of them are up,
Yep.
including the windshield.
It looks like a rent-a-car.
That's what it does look like, a Ford,
Yeah, return
like a small
plate,
rental.
Hertz Corporation. Ford Focus, Ford Fusion.
Ford Focus.
Clear for you guys to get around wheels.
You can get all
axle?
around.
Yeah.
I know definitely driver's side. I'd make sure you can get around.
Okay. Yeah, let's just get some good connection points to it then. We've got these new beautiful hooks from BA Products that sent these over to us. So simple J hooks, one on one axle, one on the other. So just come in over the top. Bloop. You should be good to go.
All hooked up, Brock?
I got it hooked up. I don't know how perfect it is because the other one's kind of in the way. I
Yeah.
got it on, but
All right.
I mean, they're both on the driver's side.
All right. Well, if you didn't do it right, guess who's going back down?
It's just
Okay, so we got the 60-ton rotator here with Dad's towing. Currently hooked up to the diver's rigging. The car's already pre-rigged. He's setting up a better position for himself to pull it up here. Once he gets it pulled up, put it on a rollback, and it's gone.
Yeah, she's moving. Oh, she's moving.
Oh, this is almost going to be too easy. Was that car going too far that way? Yeah, the good thing is it's a rotator, so you can bring it back down. do know that this car is not clear.
There you go. Oh, watch out, it's coming out.
I don't feel nothing around.
That's good, Nick.
Nothing in there.
Yeah.
You want to check the back or no?
No, I'm good.
You're good.
I mean, if you sleep on it for the next couple of days, because we have like 3 more days, and then we'll be having this one on display. So if you feel uneasy about it, we can. In fact, what we can do is we can give people a shovel
and let them dig.
And let them dig at the meet and greet. Getting late in the day. Quick recap for you. We started over there at Opryland Resort, so thank you again to them for taking care of a block of rooms for all of us. We were able to meet up with TWRA. With that one, we did a bunch of underwater ROV training, so it was really good to see the way that they're using $250,000 ROVs as opposed to $3,000 ROVs with the sonar that's on them. We then also, throughout the day, you saw that we met up with Troy from Skyfront. So we are really excited. I think we're gonna go ahead and continue that relationship because it's really good seeing the way that they're able to use this as a magnetometer and really help take us to that next level of digging in deeper and literally deeper underground where we can see if there's any potential cars. We then popped over here. Several things happened today. Let me grab Britt real quick. I don't even know where Nug is at. We've got Britt and Nug. You're not Nug.
I'm Doug.
All right. So we got Britt and Nug, which we'll just do a quick little flash on the screen here showing their Thunderbird, which is going to be on display on the 23rd. We're only day 2 into, I don't even know how many days, 6 days total we're going to be in the Nashville area. From there, we then jumped over here to Shelby Bottoms because the TWRA jumped down here with some of the crew. I forget even who jumped down here with them. You guys were down here. And with that, they were able to identify 2 cars. Yeah, with the ROV. And out of that, we didn't get the Cadillac like we were hoping for today, but we did end up getting a Ford Focus, which was a rental car, and come to find out it was stolen. The keys were in it. So a big shout out to Dad's Towing. A little flash on the screen for them there. Make sure that you do support them here in the Nashville area. If you need a tow, call Dad's, because they will take care of you. They are donating all their time and their services the entire week, helping us get as many cars out of the river as we can. So many more people to thank. We're going to continue to thank them over the next couple of days in the videos to come. So if you have not done so already, make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notification. That way you get instant notice anytime we upload another amazing video. We never know what it is we're getting into. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time. Later. Bye-bye.